Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays Darkest Dungeon. Still a little sick, trying to knock out some videos before I'm gone for a while, so you know that I truly care about this dungeon that is dark. I talked to Bear Taffy, the friend that I know who has the best knowledge of Darkest Dungeon, and he told me that the smart play, if you want to start doing those veteran missions, you pretty much have to get level 4, well, the next level, I guess, of weaponsmithing and the next level of armor smithing just to hang. So, we're going to be looking to get deeds. We're not far away from one level. Deeds show up on the Wield, which actually does have a short apprentice level mission, so that seems perfect right now. And we only get 4, but hopefully we get more in the process. And we actually have a pretty good squad for operating, I think, with level 1s. So, an occultist, it wouldn't hurt to get like an extra level, an extra like A-team occultist. You can actually occupy the 3rd slot, I think, and then the Arbalist in the 4th slot can still do everything that they have. It's going to be kind of a unique Arbalist build for us. We should use the Man-at-Arms for something. I've never really used them, but we should get one to the next level for sure. People told me that the guarding ability is actually really good. You guard an ally and give yourself plus 25 protection. Okay, you know what? We'll try them here. And then in the front spot, we could, well, we could run you because you have point-blank shot. I actually think that's completely fine. We'll run Mathis 4.0. And in keeping with tradition, let me come back here. Mathis 4.0. It's not a stretch to say that almost all of the corpses in the graveyard are Mathis's. There's a Dan Giesling in there for sure. And I feel bad about that because I actually like that guy quite a lot. Not in real life. Well, I mean, in real life I do like him, yes, but I liked his character in the game as well. Okay, there we go. Plus 10 accuracy on range skills. You're mostly bashing people over the head. This only helps you if you're in position 4. So I'm still like, I guess what you can do is run them in position 4 and then have them guard allies up at the front. That makes sense, but it's not what I'm really using them for as of right now. But I welcome your feedback on that. Take the longevity eye patch. Take the eye patch, Brett. Take the funky, funky eye patch. That's supposed to be Flight of the Conchords, but I don't know if it really worked. We're going to give you better heal skills, and I think the other one that's better heal skills is Vessel only, so we'll also give you maybe debuff, move. Yeah, extra move chance at a risk of lower HP is not too bad. And then, honestly, I quite like... Actually, I like this better. Okay. Don't take the one that's better move chance. Get that out of here. Okay, you're out of here. Instead, I'm going to give you the one that gives you extra HP. And extra dodge, but lower accuracy. Yeah. Try to keep you alive, maybe. Although, what's minus 20 HP? 20% HP, I should say. It's like, 2 HP, 1 HP sometimes. But anyway, for our Arbalist, sure, plus 33% heal skills, even though you're not going to be a huge healer for us. I think that's valuable. And I might as well give you an extra 1% crit, because we know what's going to be good. Now, it's a short mission, and we want to make money and deeds, which to me means inventory spaces. Guess we'll take 1 stack of food. That's not that much of a waste of money. And I'll actually take 2 keys. What's this one? 90% of rooms? I can't remember. Let's embark. I actually feel like this is a pretty strong squad, so I'm not worried about this too much. Again, if you didn't watch the last episode, I'm heading away for a while. I know I'm not going to be able to get enough Darkest Dungeon done to cover the entire time that I'm gone, so I'm desperately trying to knock out some here. And we kind of need to grind anyway, so in a way it's convenient. But also, it's very inconvenient because I'm a little... My voice is shot. But, don't worry. As soon as this is done, I'm taking care of myself. So Bellow is a debuff. Lowers their dodge, lowers their speed. Crush, though, can just get a kill. It didn't, but it could. So I respect it. Let's not use point-blank shot to start with. We might as well just use Wicked Slice. If we know that that's going to get the kill, we should save point-blank shot for a little bit later. I think we can just start with... I mean, do we really care who we hit? Answer, yes. I think we'd like to hit this unit at the back. To lower the stress damage, because we have a great opportunity to heal. And we're actually going to get the opportunity... Oh, that sucked. We're going to get the opportunity to see our occultist actually doing some damage, which normally we've never really used them for. Yo, that's actually embarrassing. To miss twice in a row. You're going to do a point-blank shot. Almost got the kill. That actually hurts a little bit, but we might be able to use our man-at-arms. Like, does Bellow do damage? Does 1 to 2? So we might as well do that, pick up the kill with a little bonus. An Eldritch Pull is annoying, but since that unit's already attacked, I think it's fine. And you can pretty much look at this and realize that this squad is about 30 times better than the one that we rolled out with last time. I hate that we got some extra stress damage there. I mean, we're not camping, so pretty much what it... That's why I like a medium mission, to be honest with you. Yeah, I think pistol shot. Get the job done. That's why I like a medium mission, if I'm being honest, because if you royally fuck up, you want in the room, buddy? You can come in the room if you want, but there's no cat castle in here right now. We want you at the front. Okay. If you royally fuck up on stress management, you don't really have to worry about it too much until it's after your camp. If it's pre-camp, then you're totally fine. You may just save money, but we are gonna have to spend money at least making our man-at-arms totally fine for stress, which doesn't really bother me. It's gonna be relatively cheap, I'm sure. An altar we don't really care about because we don't have holy water, and I believe that holy water works for us to cleanse that of whatever it's got going on. Might as well just go for raw damage here. Could have used that crit last time, but I'll take what I can get. Blind fire, maybe? Do I really care which one of these I kill? Probably not. And do we have any stun? We don't need a stun. Point blank shot is going to be our stun. Beautiful. And if we can just do every encounter like that, life is good, man. This is a very short mission. We only need 90% of rooms explored. So we're going to have to come down here to do one of these rooms, if we so choose, and I think we might as well. Well, ignore one curio. What about this one? Left luggage. It's trapped! Not a huge fan of that. Just realized that we let Mathis 4.0 bleed, even though we had the ability to use a bandage on him. That's a very Northernlion and Mathis decision right there. Not doing a great job of managing my Mathises so far. I find it funny that, like, almost every stroke of horrible luck happens to a Mathis-based character, though. Not that that's how it works for him in real life. It's just, I'm glad it's all stacking up on one person, because it makes for better emergent gameplay. You know what? Let's go over this way. We can get some extra stress relief if we disarm this. And it looks like it's your time, Mathis 4.0. 8 stress? That's honestly basically one stress attack taken care of right there. We'll probably want our highwaymen to get stress relief as well. Figured we might as well come to this room because it has a curio, and if they have combat, even better. Especially if we surprise them. Okay. Can we kill anything here on first attempt? Theoretically possible, but it might be better to just let's try a guard. Or what's your dodge chance? Let's try a bellow. I thought maybe we'd get lucky and crit, but either way, debuffing them all is useful. Now will you die to this? It does 4 to 7 damage. Your bleed resist is pretty low. Well, let's just see what does more damage. This one does 4 to 8 damage, but no bleed. So it did 7, and you'll bleed, so you are dead. And we can save point blank shot for later. I kind of feel like we should use a demon pull. We critted, which is good for stress relief, and it'll also mess up their ability to do moves. And we definitely want to take a sniper shot, because we don't want to blind fire and kill the unit that's already dead.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Alright, so all the mushrooms are, they're still going to be able to do their trademark attacks. At least it didn't crit. We can always heal Mathis next turn. It seems like a good idea. Groping Swipe has missed, which is very positive as well. Okay. This time, sniper shot. Probably a point blank shot. That's like the low end of damage. Very disappointing. What are our odds of getting a kill here? Pretty low. What if we guard Mathis? I want to see what happens. We've never used the guard mechanic. We might as well take advantage of it. Throw out a heal on Mathis here, please. Heal for 13. resisted the bleed. That's wonderful. Man, it's really nice to have an occultist with those skills. I think the guard worked out pretty well there. Might as well open vein on this guy. He's got enough protection that making him bleed is pretty valuable. I think we're just going to go for the same thing. Sacrificial stab. Does not bleed, unfortunately. We could clear the mark, but I kind of feel like I'd rather just blind fire and try to kill the guy at the front. That's okay. We still get the buff. Your heart is not going to burst. You're doing fine. All right. Guy at the front is dead. This should be a relatively easy encounter, right? Like, let's get real. We've fought these enemies a lot before, and for once we actually have a good setup. Well, not for once, but for the first time in 2 missions, we actually have a good setup here. So let's blind. Let's heal. We might as well heal him up a little bit. Similarly, to our pistol shot. If it takes us an extra turn, it takes us an extra turn. As long as they're just marking us for 0, especially on the unit that's already been marked, then that's perfect, man. Then we'll do an Eldritch sacrificial stab. And they're dead. Honestly, not much of a problem. Alright, this is starting to get real annoying.
Into the mud.
My microphone has lowered its volume again. Yeah, it lowered it down to 10. You know what that means. That means you freaking sign off of Skype, new version of Skype, fucking with all my recordings, man. You probably heard it turn off in the background there. This is like the last thing you want to deal with when you're getting ready to go somewhere. Went down to 10 again. Believe you me, I've checked the box. Make this your default communication device. Did that change you again? Oh, I'm none too happy about this, I gotta tell you that much. It went down to 17. 17. Alright, I can live with 17. Eldritch Altar. Yeah, sure, why not, right? The altar's purpose is purely decorative. Well, I mean, that's what most altars use for in this day and age, I suppose. This is a damn shame kids these days don't appreciate a good altar.
The light.
Outside of the Magic the Gathering community, that is. So we probably have to do we have to do these 2 extra rooms. Yo, that's bullshit. We didn't see that trap. If you don't see a trap, it should not be able to function. That's just science. But this mission's gonna be done, and it honestly feels like it's gonna be done pretty easily. We may want to invest in all... Oh, that's why you take food. We may want to invest in all of these units,
The way is lit.
getting stress
The path
relief.
is clear.
We'll see. I mean, having a good level 1 to level 2 healer would be awesome, because we do still have some early bosses to take out. Well, again, let's try this. Let's guard Mathis 4.0 with our life. Maybe this is what he's been missing the whole time. It also buffs us, which is the other value there. Feel like maybe instead of an Eldritch Pull, you just go for bleed. Sacrificial stab doesn't bleed, you dummy. Gotta remember that. Our crit chance did not really help us out there, but that's alright. Life goes on. Oh, we can't even hit this one yet. I think you can point blank shot this guy. Ended up working out pretty nicely. It's gonna rearrange the corpses a little bit. Not really manifesting as great news for us yet, but one day in the future, perhaps. Man, this is like pretty nasty moves there, but it is what it is, I guess. Rob 2.0, you're gonna have to hit better than that if you're gonna be on the A team. I guess I'm seeing the value. You're mostly, especially against these units. You know what? Let's try this. Buff all the units, remove the mark. I want them to just like constantly be putting marks on this guy, so that he takes all the damage, and then I'll remove the marks and hopefully force them to make more marks. But it doesn't seem like that worked out that amazingly right there. What if we just guard every enemy? Or every ally? Oh no, it switches. Okay. Maybe this isn't the right time to experiment. Gotta open vein. Critted for 7, they'll bleed for 2. We would still like to hit them pretty hard. Ah, we shot the wrong unit with blind fire. That's a dice roll. I can't be too mad. Oh, that actually sucks really bad. I would have just used the heal if I knew that that was going to happen. 2 damage on groping swipe. We bleed a little. Crushing damage is real weak there. Yeah, this is actually going, like, very slightly wrong. I think we will blind fire again. And we missed. I preferred it when we hit the wrong unit than when we miss. 3 damage actually does not put them in lethal range. It's embarrassing. But a bellow... No, a bellow won't. A crush should. Oh my god, just barely. That was horrible. Really good opportunity for a crit. Unfortunately, we did not get one. But this may be the last combat that we have over the entire mission. So even though it's going horribly, horribly wrong, I don't feel too bad about it. Oh my lord, are you the worst people in human history here? There we go. Dan Giesling 9.0 got the job done.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
4 more deeds. Say it with 4 more deeds. 4 more deeds. It's actually really useful though, because you're gonna blight for 2, so 4 damage total. That takes you real low, man. You're gonna be eating this food, I'll tell you that much. No combat. Okay, so we're gonna get out of this just fine. No torches left? We ran out of torches. Okay.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption.
You know what? Just in case we don't see a trap, eat that food. Come into this final room. Should be good. Lovely. Return to Hamlet. Thank you very much.
Paths and roads bring soldiers and supplies.
So did we get enough deeds to get maybe the next level of armor? I feel like, unlike XCOM, defense might be the right gamble here, because you really can't avoid being hit, so focusing on that for our high-level missions might be a more important value proposition, is my philosophy.
I remember days when the sun shone and laughter could
I think I
be heard
could
from
do a
the
pretty good
tavern.
Wayne July impression with his voice. I remember when the sun shone. That's not very good at all. I was incorrect. Well, we're close to the next level of armor, at least. I feel like we probably do another level 1 mission. Let's come back here. Not the tavern, sorry. Let's come back to the stagecoach. Do we have a... Like, how's the occultist? He's fine. We could take him out as a healer on a new mission. And we could roll with this as our arbalist if we want. We probably don't really care about... Well, how does the man-at-arms? He's okay. He can go out on one more mission. So who's too stressed? Our arbalist is too stressed. Well, sadly, basically this just means that we are going to dismiss that arbalist and take this arbalist. And then we'll probably do another level 1 mission just to get... oh, we can't have our Houndmaster hit the next level, though. We could try to fight the boss with the occultist, an arbalist. What is that? That doesn't seem right. Yo, you're displaying some integer values there. I don't... Or floats, maybe. I don't know. Unequip all trinkets here. What do you got going on down there? That's weird. Only on that unit. Alright, the Inchoate Flesh. I don't know what their deal is. I feel like the Man-at-Arms maybe is not the right call for that, because I don't understand how to use them properly, but we could roll... We could find a team. Anyway, for now, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching. And I'll see you next time.